Guys, so I wanted to kind of take a break from talking about homeschool related stuff and just kind of give a quick little life update. I feel like it's been a while. I know I took a couple months break back in the fall / Christmas time from YouTube, and so just kind of updating from what's been going on. So again, we have 4 girls. They're in 7th grade, 5th grade, 3rd grade, and then we have a 19-month-old. And so we're quite busy. We're in a busy season of life. I feel like that's all parenthood. But so back in, I want to say October, we took a family vacation. It was so much fun. We went to Universal Studios. We went with a group called Traveling Homeschoolers. Okay, so we didn't go with them, but we got tickets to Universal Studios through the group Traveling Homeschoolers, and they travel all over the place. Like they do Disney tickets and Universal tickets, and then they do cruises like in Europe and the Nile River and things like that. Very fascinating. I don't know if we'll ever be able to make those, but they have Disney and Universal discounted tickets. So I was able to snag those, and we took my whole family, my parents, my mother-in-law, my sister. We rented an Airbnb and stayed there. And it was just so much fun, such good memories. The girls loved it. Yes, there were some hiccups along the way, but what vacation doesn't have those? And so we just really enjoyed the time there. My girls love, and my husband too, loves theme parks and things like that. So it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed our time. So then that brought us into November, and I think we got sick. We've just been sick perpetually since November, you know, with a couple breaks here and there. I don't know about you, but I feel like that has, the last couple years, the illness has just ramped up, and I'm like trying to, you know, do the supplements and things like that. And I hope it's helping. I'm crossing my fingers, but I don't know. I just feel like every other week somebody is sick. So we made it through November and December. And so I didn't share videos all the month of November and all of December. Now that wasn't intentional. It was partly due because we went on that vacation, and then I just came back and we were sick and just trying to catch up with life and, you know, getting back to homeschool. And so a couple weeks went by and it just got away from me. And then I was like, it was getting burned out, honestly, with YouTube and trying to make sure I had videos uploaded every week. I just feel like I was constantly just treading water and constantly behind. And it was taking the joy out of doing YouTube for me. And I was to the point where I'm like, should I even do this anymore? And I know I've shared that before, but I really prayed about it. I really did. And I said, you know, Lord, give me peace one way or another. It's in your hands, whatever you want me to do. I just want to enjoy this though. I don't want it to be a burden. I want it to be something that is enjoyable. I know I want it to, you know, obviously be helpful for other moms, but I don't want it to be something that's making me crazy and then it's affecting me and then my family in turn. Probably around Christmas break, I felt like I got peace about what to do, and it just came to me one day. I sat down and I filmed 4 videos in a row, and then I was like, instead of like doing one whole video and editing it and uploading it and doing the thumbnail and then doing it again, let me be an assembly line. Like, let's work harder, not smarter. So I edited everything together, and then I uploaded all of the videos at once, and then I did the thumbnail for all of them and the, you know, all of that. And then just paced it out 1 week at a time. And so I did a lot of legwork up front, but it just was a whole month's worth of work was done within a couple days, and then I didn't have to worry about it until, you know, the following month. And so just doing that was such a burden lifted. I didn't realize it wasn't that I didn't enjoy YouTube. I love it. It was the feeling of pressure and being behind and feeling like, oh, I have to hurry up. But doing all the work at once up front has really, really helped. And I've been enjoying it so much more the past couple, since January, since I have done that. Feeling rejuvenated. We had a nice Christmas break. I don't think anything of substance really occurred. We just, you know, normal, typical, nice break. We've had some snow here and there, which the girls really love. They still love playing out in the snow, which I love for them. And then my daughter has been playing, my middle daughter Lexi, she's been playing basketball. This is her very first year with basketball, so she's still in that learning stage, that learning phase, but she's really enjoying it. My older 2 are gearing up. They're about to start, or not my older 2, my oldest one Larissa, and then my younger one Lola. They are going to start softball. They've been doing some softball clinics the past month or so, and so in spring, as soon as As soon as basketball ends, we're into spring softball. School-wise, school has been good overall, but I don't know. I know that many of you feel the same way, but it's just hard. It is hard to homeschool in January. It really is. And in February, especially when you live in a colder climate, you can't go outside and get warm sunshine. Like, I feel like I have I know I have those winter blues, and I need to get one of those phototherapy lights or something like that, because as much as I don't realize it and I try not to dwell on like not loving winter time, I really do try to make the best of it. I just find myself sometimes so down and so discouraged, and I'm like, why am I feeling this way? And there's not a real reason. It's just, I think winter sets in and it's just bleak, and I don't know. So if you're feeling like that, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people who feel the same way, a lot of homeschool moms. It's really hard in this time, this January, February season. If you can make it through, then you got it for the end of the school year. I feel like I get a little bit of a refresh come March, April, and then towards the end of the school year, we're kind of ready to go. And then the last couple weeks, which is adding on top of it, we have had this, we moved into this house like 7 years ago, and we pretty much have renovated or updated every square inch of it except for our bathroom, our master bathroom upstairs. And it was the last thing that, it was just the worst bathroom you could possibly imagine. I've never even used the shower in there because it was just, it was bad. And so we have renovated it. Now we're trying to do it on a budget though. So we're having my dad help and my husband. They're both very handy, and thankfully they know how to do that. And my dad's friend is a plumber, and so we're trying to do things on as much of a budget as we possibly can. But it's just with the kids getting older, we just need, not need, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say need, but it's nice to have that second shower so that we can it's just a little bit easier. So that's what we're doing now, which is a little bit stressful if you live through a renovation. It's not the worst renovation we've been through, but like everything costs more than you wanted to, and there's dust all in our room, and it's not bad. It's a good thing. I'm happy we're going to get a little bathroom out of it. And so I am grateful, but it's just one of those things. It's just like, oh, this is much more expensive than I wanted it to be. And all those things just add up. But again, just totally grateful that we have a house and that we have a bathroom that we're able to renovate. Now, lastly, I shared 2 years ago, can't believe it was 2 years ago, in January, my husband got hurt at work. He actually fell off of a ladder from like 20 feet up. It kind of shot him back like a slingshot. And he ended up having a compression fracture in his lower back. Now it's been 2 years and he is still suffering through that. He's gone through everything. He's done chiropractor, he's in physical therapy now, he's doing both. He's gotten the cortisone shots. He even, back in December, Christmas Eve actually, basically they went in and like deadened the nerve, but because the muscles are so used to being so tight, they're not loosening up. And so he's just in literal constant back pain all day, every day. And I just feel so bad for him. I pray for him all the time. It's discouraging. It really is, especially for him. Like, I can't even imagine having that chronic pain. I've had a little bit like a glimpse of what some chronic pain is a couple years ago, and it is discouraging. So I just am praying for him, praying for his spirits, praying he'll be healed. So if you could please pray. That's his last this is like his last ditch effort of doing the physical therapy and things like that, because after that he might have to look into what is the procedure called? A fusion? I think that's what it is. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but basically like a spinal surgery, which we don't really want, but if it comes to that and it helps, we hope it helps. And it doesn't help that his job is very physical. He's outside, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, he's doing heavy lifting. He's got a very, very physically demanding job. And so that doesn't help. He's not like inside at a desk, he's working it all the time. So it's just really impossible almost for like his back to be healed. So that's what's going on that end of things. But overall, we're doing well, going through life. We're hanging in there. My older one is in 7th grade and she's in youth group and all of that. And it's a whole new, it's like when you have, when you're finally like used to one stage of parenthood and then your kids get to another stage and you're like, whoa, 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 where did this stage come from? And then you kind of get to that stage and then you get into another one. So that's kind of where we're at now. We're navigating that. And it's just, oh, so much fun. And so if you are in the trenches of that, I'm there with you too. So this was just kind of like a small little homeschool, but mostly just like a general life update, just to kind of share what we've been going through, share what's going on in life, and just to kind of catch up. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are, again, homeschooling bravely through this winter season and getting through and looking forward to spring. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.